it's supposed to feel.
Hello guys, and welcome to another anti-malware test. So today we're going to test 3 antiviruses. It's going to be Bitdefender, Kaspersky and AVAST free editions for all 3. So just bear in mind this video might be a tad longer as we are testing 3 AVs at the same time. Now with Bitdefender on the left, we're going to give a quick squiz. Bitdefender should be fairly quick because we only have some settings we can change in the free version. Now we've got Bitdefender Shield, that's that. The rest is all paid modules. Advanced Threat Defense is the same as the paid, it's there. You'll see that there's no exclusions, and then we're going to back to the web or online threat prevention. That's pretty much enabled and no exceptions. I'm just going to hop over to Kaspersky. Okay, so we've got file antivirus. You'll see it's enabled. Set action to automatic. Set to scan all files. Use deep scan for the heuristics. And scan all the archive, compact files, and Microsoft Office documents. Enable on smart mode, and the scan technologies are both enabled. Okay, so we've got one exclusion here, as Kaspersky tends to kill the script. I'll see if I have the same issue with Bitdefender. Okay, safe browsing. Safe browsing is set to optimal, perform action automatically. So I think this is a setting that the majority of users are just going to leave it on, is automatic mode. My antivirus, not testing, AMS integration is enabled. We're going to go to network attack blocker, that's enabled. No exclusion. Weak setting scan. Okay, system watcher enabled. Select action automatically, so then it's going to give us the pop-ups for disinfection. KSN is enabled. Self-defense is enabled. And these are just network settings. And then self-defense self-defense is enabled. Okay, now we're going to hop over to AVAST. Okay, file shield. Okay, to resolve automatically as well. Same for PUPs. Under advanced settings, analyze unrecognized files, detect rootkits, block attempts for exploit apps, etc. Exceptions. I know AVAST kills the script, so there's an exclusion for that. Web shield. Gonna go to ransomware protection. I left it on smart mode. Smart mode, and secure all the files. Firewalls enabled. Okay, advanced settings is for the paid version only. Network inspector. And that's pretty much that. Okay, so I don't think there's much more to show. Let's get the protection disabled and start the test. Okay, so now that we have our nasties extracted, we're going to look at our sample count. It's 2,577 for all 3 machines. Jump to Kaspersky, 2,577. So on all 3 machines. Let's just quickly make sure that they are up to date. Sorry. Let's jump to AVAST. So check if there's any product updates. I did update it to the latest AVAST version. Okay, now we're going to check signatures. Okay, Bitdefender is up to date. Kaspersky seems to be up to date as well. And AVAST should also be up to date. Yeah, Kaspersky is up to date. AVAST is taking a bit long. Okay, so I just quickly paused the video. AVAST was taking a bit some time, but as you guys can see, it is fully up to date. Okay, now I think let's quickly get our protection going. just going to do this one. Okay, advanced is enabled. So enable, enable. Okay, resume protection. Gonna give them a couple of seconds to make sure that the drivers are running. Okay, so as you guys can see, they are all protected and fully up to date. Okay, so I think let's start with the website test. Okay, so while the results are loading, you guys will then see that the machines are clean before we started. Okay, so as you guys can see, AVAST is also clean. Okay, so it looks like this one slipped through. That one also slipped through. Slipped through. Okay, seems like AVAST is stopping these ones as well. Okay, seems like AVAST has stopped all these other ones as well. Close that one. Let's look at Kaspersky quickly. Okay, so here we've got a couple of pages. Okay, so let's have a quick square. Seems like Bitdefender missed this one. One. That was dead. 2, 3. So 3 for Bitdefender, 1 for Kaspersky. I think it's only 1. So 1 for Kaspersky, 3 for Bitdefender. And let's have a look at AVAST. I think AVAST is only 1 or 2. Okay, so we literally have 3, 2, 1. Bitdefender 3, AVAST 2, and Kaspersky 1. So Kaspersky is the clear winner in the website test. So well done to Kaspersky. Okay, so now it's for the main cuisine. Let's quickly give them a chance to close Edge. Okay, so Bitdefender normally tests quickly. Kaspersky, I know, is slow for malware testing. So I think this VM is going to be the one. That and AVAST. I know AVAST is also a bit slow. Bitdefender is nice and quick. Okay, let's see what AVAST is up to. Okay, so it doesn't seem like we've got any weird malware running as of yet on any of these VMs. Looks like Bitdefender is coping. Okay, so AVAST and Kaspersky is giving us all these closed windows. It's going to take some time. Okay, so AVAST is going nuts. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is going to take some time. It's to test 3 AVs. I'm going to say try and disinfect later. Okay, so I'm going to do exactly the same for Kaspersky Home, what I did with the endpoint. I'm going to wait till the end to do an advanced disinfection. If I have to do it the whole time, we're going to redo this test 1,000 times. Okay, so you guys can see I'm going to have my hands full with these 3. I'm probably going to focus more on 2 and then do the third one kind of on its own, because if I have to jump between the 3 windows the whole time, it might be actually slower than just to attend to 2 and do the third one last. But before I let you guys go, let's quickly have a look, see if anything is running for AVAST. Doesn't seem like it. Seems like we've got this one for Bitdefender. Let's have a quick look at that one. Kaspersky. Gonna move that there. Okay, so it doesn't seem like anything for Kaspersky, but it is behind versus Bitdefender because of all these pop-ups that I have to continue before the script continues to run. I clicked on the wrong one. Let's try again. So that is 0FF. So we're not even close. We're only at 08. Okay, let's quickly have a look at what this malware is. Okay, so this is a Trojan stealer. So obviously some form of redline stealer or quackbot maybe or something. Let's see if AVAST and Kaspersky. So Kaspersky is aware of this, so this one should then not be allowed to open, and so does AVAST. Okay, so let me attend to this, guys, and then I'll let you know once the test. Okay guys, so it's me. I'm just reporting in that there seems to be an issue with the Bitdefender VM. It's like completely not responding. It was doing really well, but now I've noticed that it's just like it's kind of frozen. The Kaspersky VM and AVAST is still running at least, but now we see that tampering, that error mixed that we've seen with WebRoot, the previous business test. So it might be some tampering with the machine. We do have a couple of samples that is currently running. On the AVAST, like with the last time as well, the WinRAR files are also not responding quite a lot. Some of them are opening, some of them aren't. My initial script got stuck. Well, I've got 2 years, so it got stuck on this one. Can't get it closed, so I had to start it again. So it is running. Let's see if there's anything running on the AVAST. Okay, so that file size exceeded. Seems like many of this one that's currently running. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know if something does happen to the Bitdefender VM. So you guys can see it's completely frozen. So I'll see if I can get it running. It seems like Explorer, the PE is running at the back. As I saw movement there now, but it's like almost like I can't click or do anything. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. And yes, all 3 VMs finally made it to the end of the finish line. We're going to have a look at Bitdefender first. So it seems like we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 active threads running in the processes. Let's have a look at that one. Okay, for Kaspersky, we still have quite a number of threads still running here. I'm only going to look at the low scores. Okay, so this one might be a false positive. Only 2 vendors have rated this file. This one is a Trojan. Okay, this one is also Trojan. Okay, I'm going to close this. Okay, so Kaspersky has a lot more threads running on it now than versus Bitdefender. We're going to quickly look at AVAST. Okay, so AVAST has also quite a number of stuff, but it's labeling these RAR files as malware, so most probably the malware within the RAR file. Just RAR files. Okay, then we've got this one here that's running. RAR files again. So by the looks of it, it's only one thread maybe, if you exclude all the RAR files. There's another one here, so it's 2. Maybe this one, we'll have a look at this one. Funny enough, it says Edge as well, so I wonder if there's maybe not something infected in Explorer. Let's have a look, see at this 13. Okay, while we wait for AVAST, we're going to jump back to Bitdefender. So we're going to close this one, we're going to look at our documents. So this is our docs, seems good. No infection. Kaspersky as well, no ransomware infection it seems. Okay, so that's good to see. Can see no additional users. No additional users. Okay, startup items for Bitdefender, as you guys can see, it doesn't seem like we have any additional startup items. So that's good. For Kaspersky, the only additional startup item is PowerShell. So that obviously will be used for persistent threats upon startup. And we've got this thing running. Kaspersky, as you guys can see, the Explorer taskbar does look a little bit weird. There's an active threat here. Jump over to AVAST. Okay, as you guys can see, it's really slow. Okay, what I'm going to do with Kaspersky in the meantime is we're going to say disinfect and restart in the process. AVAST is taking its sweet time. Oh, and then during the test, both AVAST and Bitdefender, I had to force reboot. Kaspersky went through without any issues. It was at some stages a bit slow, but it went through, no problem. Okay, let me see if I can get this stuff open for Edge so we can look at the virus total scores, and then we'll reboot the machines. Okay, so I only managed to get this one open, so I'm just going to close this. Now with AVAST, I'm just going to force reboot it. It is a bit buggy, but we'll just quickly look at our documents if we can. Okay, so here's our documents. As you guys can see, it's not infected. Quick look at our pictures. Okay, picture seems good. Okay, let me get the AVAST and Bitdefender rebooted so that I can start the full scans. Once the advanced disinfection is done for Kaspersky, I'll do another full scan as well. Okay, so all the scans are done. So let's have a quick look at Bitdefender. Bitdefender resolved 5 items. So before this, the full scan got stuck on some of the malware samples. So I stopped the scan, deleted all the samples, and then redid the scan. I think it removed like 23 or 25 threats. So then after that, it resolved another 5. So that is the full scan for Bitdefender. Kaspersky completed the object. We've got 2 process objects, but I did already remove them, so you'll see that there's no details. Okay, so Kaspersky's done the full scan. And on AVAST found 2000 and something about samples, so 119 will be removed after we restart the machine. So we'll restart the machine to remove the remaining threads. On Bitdefender, obviously our documents, so there's no post ransomware infection. So our documents are still good. Programs that are installed are only the programs that comes with the VM. So nothing there. No other user accounts. Startup items is clean. I'm going to look at Kaspersky quickly. Okay, so program for Kaspersky, seems like nothing else is also installed. No post ransomware infection. No additional users. Startup items seems clean, so it's only PowerShell, but I don't think it's going to do anything. There goes that one. Okay, so nothing else is running. Oh, I didn't show what was running on Bitdefender. Okay, so on Bitdefender. Okay, cool. Nice and clean. On AVAST, also no post-infection. Okay, currently no active threads are running. No programs have installed. Startup items, we only have this one Java. Seems like we're still active. Yeah, so one Java item, and that's that. Okay, I'm gonna restart the machine. Obviously, AVAST wants to restart to remove the remaining threads. Once they're both restarted, we'll update third-party opinion scanners and then finalize the test. Okay, so all the scans are now finally done. So let's have a quick look at Hitman Pro. Only cookies on both ends, and I think that's the same for AVAST. This auto run is obviously not there anymore. Okay, so Norton on the AVAST machine is complaining about this file. On Kaspersky we are clean. On Bitdefender we are clean. Okay, on Soft, it's obviously complaining about the command kill switch, as it always does. Here we've got an app data roaming, a startup file. Okay, and we're going to look at AVAST. Not sure why NPE is closed. Let me just quickly scan it again. Okay, sorry, I was thinking about Soft. Soft, there's still malware in the recycle bin, so I think that's all the malware that's still in the recycle bin. Yeah, okay, cool. So there's startup items there. Okay, on ESET, I think that's going to be the same. It's just malware in the recycle bin. Yes, yeah. So no issues, real issues. On Kaspersky, we are clean. On Bitdefender, we've got one issue, and that's app data local temp. One of the malware from the zips. Okay, Malwarebytes found no issues on Bitdefender. Malwarebytes found no issues on the Kaspersky machine. And I think Malwarebytes is only going to find problems in the recycle bin. Oh, there's one for downloads. Okay, so one downloads. Okay, so only malware and the recycle bin. Okay, programs that installed, no problems there. Kaspersky seems like also no problems. AVAST is giving us all these driver pop-ups though, so I'm just going to close them. Bitdefender, no problems in apps that are installed. Yeah, Kaspersky documents is still in good condition, no issues there. Same with AVAST, no problems there, and Bitdefender should be exactly the same. Okay, no problems there. This is a very, very, very close test. So obviously, when it came to the website test, you guys saw the results there. With the malware test, I would kind of say it's a draw between the three, but I would say maybe AVAST maybe came second or third. I would say Bitdefender and Kaspersky is a tie for me. On both of them, one of the other third-party opinion scanners picked something up, and on the other machine there wasn't something, so they all had one or two maybe entries. But yeah, I would say it's an extremely close call between the three, but AVAST is the only one that had a startup item. So yeah, I would say even between the three, it's for me it's kind of a draw in the malware test. But Kaspersky did win the website test, then it was AVAST, and then it was Bitdefender. So if we take all of that in consideration, maybe I would say Kaspersky is the winner. Then I would say Bitdefender and then AVAST, purely for the reason there's a little bit less third-party opinion scanners regarding malware versus Bitdefender. So AVAST did a little bit better in the website test, but I would say Bitdefender did a little bit better in the malware test. But it's so close, I could be wrong. Both of them could be tied, but I would say maybe overall Kaspersky is the winner here, just because of the website test. It came first there, and it's so close with the malware test. But yeah, I hope you guys found this test interesting and informative. It was interesting for me. During the test, I thought Bitdefender and AVAST is going to lose big time. VMs were freezing. I had to reboot them. Kaspersky, that's maybe another point I can give to Kaspersky. So I had no issues really with it. It got slow a little bit, but it made it to the test where AVAST and Bitdefender, I had to restart them to continue the test. But yeah, I would say Kaspersky is the winner here. Let me know what you guys think of the test and who you think is the clear winner. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the test, and I'll be working on some other tests. But up until then, I'll catch you guys in the next test. Thanks again for watching.